Hey, it's Rich back with you in Long Beach for another video. We have a 2016 SR22 Turbo. This is a G5, and we're going to take it out to Corona, maybe take a peek at another airplane, take you along for the ride.
November 301 Delta Lima, runway 30 Delta 3, line up and wait, be ready to go. Please traffic landing, runway 26 left, and traffic landing, runway 26 right, we'll hold short of the intersection for you.
Copy all, line up and wait, 301 Delta Lima, we'll be ready.
Number 537, fly runway heading.
Okay, that's a boost is on, lights are on.
Number 1 Delta Lima, traffic, run 1 mile final, landing runway 26 left, runway 30 Delta 3, clear for takeoff, no delay please.
No delay, clear for takeoff, 301 Delta Lima.
No
takeoff power.
Follow traffic, mile and a half
Engine
final,
instruments look
26
good.
right, click to the option.
Right, clear for option, 139.
Traffic, 5 o'clock, high, less than 1 mile. Traffic, no bearing, low,
Number 1
0
Delta
miles.
Lima, right turn northeast approved.
Traffic, 9 o'clock.
In the right turn, 301 Delta
less than 1
Lima.
mile.
537, turn crosswind.
Crosswind 537.
Number 393, thanks a lot. Exit Kilo 2, cut to
Traffic,
ground.
3 o'clock,
Kilo 2.
low, less than 1 mile.
Below you,
We're on our way out to Corona
and, hover taxi.
from Long Beach. We're going to look at another airplane when we get out here, but we're listing this 2016 SR22T. This is the G5 version.
November 537.
Higher gross weight. Not an expert on how the Cirrus
Southwest 2165, let me start hold for release.
SR22's evolved, but I do know this is the higher gross weight, I believe 3,600 pounds. It has the fifth, or the extra seatbelt in the back, and this is a perspective avionics panel, and I think they went to the Perspective Plus in the G6, and now they came out with the G7, which is touchscreen. I don't know if they call that the G3000 or what. I can't remember what they're calling that, but anyway, this airplane's based with us at OCR, and just had a fresh annual from us. And this airplane has a clean wing, or no TKS. And I was doing a little math on the comparing it with another SR22T that we have that has the TKS system, and it looked to me like the useful or the empty weights were about 60 pounds different, and I presume most of that has to do with the TKS. And then minimum dispatch fluid is 5 gallons. I think it has an 8-gallon capacity, and so if you put 5 gallons in there, it ends up being about another 40 pounds. So that puts the minimum fluid in there if you need to go to, if you need to get into a icing situation, or you got to have at least 5 gallons. So that puts the penalty for the TKS system at 100 pounds. If you fill it up, it's 130 pounds. And so, other than that, I think they're looking at the limitation section with the supplement for the TKS. There's a few other things to consider, and I think there's a little bit of a speed penalty. A few other things. I think to be flying this airplane in known ice condition, you need to do pilot needs to do a course every couple of years. And looking or thinking about the, I don't see a lot of, or read about a lot of accidents relative to icing in these airplanes, and I presume 90% of SR22s that come out get TKS. In fact, this may be the only one on the market without TKS. And so, if you are in Florida, flying the Caribbean, warmer climate, and icing is not a factor, then no TKS would be an advantage. There's not a lot of them out there. Maybe this one's the only one on the market. So, other options, I think these airplanes all get about the same upgrades. You get, obviously the good autopilot, XM,
keep the speed up if they
traffic, terrain.
He's up 72.
Very comfortable. The cockpits haven't changed that much. Air conditioning, very well equipped airplanes, and SR22s have proven themselves now for many years that they're the SR22T is the most popular general aviation airplane by a long shot, I think, based on the numbers I've read recently. So you don't really need to sell the SR22T. It kind of sells itself. These airplanes new are well north of $1 million. We have this one priced, I think it's $670. It's got about 900 hours on it, I think, fresh annual, and really excellent condition. When you look at this interior, it's just really, really nice. Yeah. And one thing, I've been flying for a long time. A lot of my flying was in light single-engine airplanes, lots of cross-country time, and I can count pretty much on probably both hands the number of times that I have not been able to fly because of ice. And at the time I was flying, those single-engine airplanes around, most did not have de-ice of any kind. And this TKS system is a relatively, it's not a new system, but the number of single-engine airplanes that get de-ice is much higher now than it was, 20 years ago. And I kind of developed generally speaking, the idea that I wouldn't really fly a single-engine propeller-driven airplane in ice anyway. And then based on my experience, I haven't been in ice too much. So I remember saying, I think it was about this airplane, we did a video on this airplane another time, and I think I was saying, for me personally, I would get one without TKS, because I just really would be interested in launching in known icing conditions anyway. And a friend, customer of mine, has an SR22 on the East Coast, and he kind of said, well, you wouldn't do much flying on the East Coast if you didn't have TKS. And so there is that point, and he's a credible guy, and I think he manages the risk pretty well. So there are those flights probably, where it's not like you're dealing with a lot of ice, and the TKS system does a really good job, and it may be the difference between making a flight and not making a flight and doing it safely. So while I have not operated on the East Coast in my career, I've done some flying on the East Coast, but I haven't operated over there. So if I was out on the East Coast, I might change my mind. But being in California, or obviously in Florida, Caribbean, those environments, personally, I would not get TKS. But it may change where I was at geographically. And so, and TKS has been out long enough now that it's, it's a proven de-ice package, and it seems like it's more predominant on new airplanes now than boots. I know Cessna with the Caravan got away from boots and got onto the TKS package for the Caravan since about 2008. So again, back to this airplane, it's clean wing, so if you're looking for one, there aren't that many out there, give us a call, and this airplane is very clean, good logs, no damage, excellent condition, recent annual, mid-time engine, and priced at $670,000. So Corona Airport is right there, and we're going to go out there and land, and we're going to look at another airplane that's out there that's on the market for sale. We don't have it listed, the owner has it listed, but we're working on a deal with him to buy another airplane and to sell that one. So we're going to go check it out, and we're going to go out here and rejoin the pattern and go into Corona. Cirrus is turning left base 25 behind the citation for a full stop at Corona.
Citation's a mile, final runway 25, low approach over the runway.
Fantastic, that's on 423, putting short on runway 25, left cold traffic for arrival traffic, Corona.
Cirrus is a mile and a half, final 25, full stop, Corona.
Wait turbulence.
Traffic number 7313, 2 miles west of Corona approach.
Flaps are land, pumps on, mixtures up.
Corona traffic, helicopter 305 number kilo. We're about 3 miles southeast. We're going to be crossing midfield, heading to Chino at 1,200.
Cirrus is short, final 25 for full stop, Corona. Man, Corona's busy too.
Finance 23 Hotel Echo to Corona traffic. Just finished a run up, hoping to go number 2 behind 4882 Very good.
Cirrus is rolling out. I'll be clearing 25 in about 10 seconds. Okay, we just rolled off the runway at Corona here, and we're gonna taxi over here and see if we can find this other airplane. Check it out in the hangar.
M350. You know, I've been in plenty of Malibus, but I don't know that I've ever been in an M350. So let's check out the interior. So I presume the 350 has NXI. It's kind of hard to see. I think this keypad is different for the M350. Built-in pulse oximeter, that's cool. That'd be different for the M350. This looks pretty much the same. This is probably a difference, I don't know for sure. Cool airplane. Malibus are great airplanes. I'm not sure what else changed. I'm sure somebody watching this video can tell us though, all the differences on an M350 versus a straight Mirage with G1000. Oh, a level button, that's probably new. Looks very similar to me. Okay. Okay. All right, well, we saw this Piper M350. It's for sale. It's not listed through OCR, but we're trying to help the owner make a deal on it. And out here at Corona, it's a really cool airport. It's a beautiful day. Lots of activity out here, kind of just south of Chino. So anyway, if you have any questions about that 2016 SR22 Turbo, 900 hours, and no TKS system, might be the airplane somebody's been waiting for, because I don't think there's any of them on the market. Give us a call at OCR Aviation, send us a message on YouTube or controller.com. Thanks for watching.